Rise in COVID-19 cases has a lot of parents worried about mask policies. In Fulton County, the superintendent called the CDC tainted when questioned about the district's policy. Now, we have told you the CDC is recommending those who aren't vaccinated keep on wearing masks. That includes all children under 12 because there isn't a vaccine approved for them just yet. Beth Catherly is a registered nurse whose daughter is starting kindergarten in Fulton County this year. She says she emailed Superintendent Dr. Mike Looney when she learned the district is not requiring masks for children or teachers this year.
I was shocked. I did not expect someone who's in charge of that many children to say that they thought the CDC had become tainted.
Dr. Looney said in part that he no longer feels comfortable following all of the CDC's guidance, but factors in local data. We checked 3 health departments. New cases in Fulton County are up more than 50% in the last week. New tonight, Cobb County Schools has just put out its own guidelines for the upcoming school year. Face coverings are optional for students and staff. Social distancing in classrooms and in buildings will happen when possible. The district still plans to have heightened cleaning and sanitizing practices. They'll also follow CDC guidelines on isolation and quarantining. More information can be found on the district's website.